So I knew I didn't want to do that for the next 12 years. Do my legal because I had pretty time and one of the best we could get. And it actually talking to some people, local folks that had money, or we just started discussing the idea of opening multiple, mutual thing. Line, not Comerica, not Chase, not a big thing. So I would use that big company. Right? And about that same time, this woman was running for judge of the 34th district court, and joke around town because she wasn't even 34, she was running for judge of the 34th district court. And I started thinking that maybe it didn't have to be like that. Because most judges back then, most judges, so they had practiced law for a while. Usually in private practice where there wasn't a good benefit. Right? She had government pregnancy. And then as semi-retired, to get a job on the bench, put work at 60, 70 hours a week, and now starts working on a little pension, a lot of people talking, three different people, lawyers and or judges, when I decided I wanted to be wrong. And one of them, I used to work for law, he was an attorney. He said, you don't, I'm like, well, why? He said, yeah, I do this one, what about other people? I'm like, I keep excuse my duty. So really, it was just very small enough though, because she got elected on the, I just started thinking that you don't have to be an old. You don't have to have rights to care about anything now. So I thought, no, I would. And
you would have just done.
I ended up working, I lost that a lot. I left two, working with them for a couple of years before. We got one great, you went out money. We got one great with you. But I remember elected and I said, you're the first person I'm telling, other than my family, I'm running for this. Okay, why? And I told us because I think I can do more of a job than you are. And I love him. I have a lot of respect for him. So, you got on the bench till 10 o'clock. Even this is kind of funny. After I got on the bench, now it's Bill, me, and Judge Ray. So I go to Judge Slides with Judge Ray. Two of us go to Judge Slides and Bill, if you don't want to get on the bench till 10 o'clock, that's okay. We'll just change the court docket so the case don't start till 10 o'clock. But when everybody's docket started, you're not on the bench till 10 o'clock. He did not want to change the docket, so he kept scheduling stuff early and he taken up nights. But we have a great relationship. But I tell, it's so funny now that I'm old. And one of that, shout out old guy, I get it, because, for example, when I first got on the bench, that was going to change everything. I was starting the program, starting the pop, I was going out the top, every time there was something in the community, I was there, that's the whole, council meetings, town hall meetings, and all that kind of stuff. And now it's like, come in here and I'll do it, and I never told anybody no to 5. Judge, when you see something like that, let's go, let's work. But it just, and that's why I think it's bad. Because at the end of their career, people get on that. Because you want people to come, you want people to thinking differently than everybody else. I mean, that's how you see programs. That's how you went. What's that? Stokes.
All right, Mr. Stokes, are you doing this without an attorney? It is, but are you doing it without an attorney?
Yeah.
Come on up. I just have to you have a right to an attorney. If you don't want one, that's fine. I just have to make sure you understand that you're giving up a right to an attorney. Have you read the report and recommendation? You haven't? Okay. Sorry. Well, Miss Tiroli, you got a copy? Miss Tiroli's been out sick all week, so that's probably why you didn't get a chance to see it. Look that over. First thing we're looking for is anything in there factually inaccurate?
He was away. His discharge was until February 14th. So she said she would reach out to him.
To share that with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he does.
Yeah. Got out of where? Didn't read it. She might have given that to him when he served her. She was out.
He probably did.
But you can't figure out where it was discharged from. I'll ask him. When was that?
It said that was January 16th that she wrote that.
He was waiting to be discharged. Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't supposed to be for the 4 weeks.
Mr. Stokes,
Yes.
I can pass your file and give you plenty of time to digest that. I got lots of work. I can let you just take a seat and go over it at your leisure. All right.
One thing that was,
Factually?
Yeah.
Tell me.
it just was the fact that I had, treatment before. I never had.
You have not had treatment? So Heather just saw a note that Emily had made in the system that you were in somewhere and waiting to be discharged on the 14th, January?
No, I haven't had any weeks time.
So you haven't been at any kind of a program or anything like that? Okay, all right. Might be confusing with another file. All right, so are you ready to go forward or you want some time to keep reading?
Right.
Okay, so nothing factually inaccurate except the treatment comment? Okay, you read the recommendations? Items 1 through 10? Dude, I feel like I'm rushing you. Seriously, take a seat. I don't want you to feel rushed. I got plenty of time.
Just because I do have another call. Go ahead.
I got plenty of time today, so take your time, go through all that stuff. Mr. Zelnick, are you ready? Client's name?
Ben, Rhonda,
Come on up.
if you put a hot pan down on it.
How do you say it, ma'am?
Yeah.
For vet.
French.
Counsel, your parents.
Edward Sullivan for the defense. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ma'am, give your name. Go to the judge.
Chelsea Trevette.
All right, and have you read the report and recommendation and gone over it together?
Yes. Unless you want me to, I'll come back to somebody else.
You don't have to. Anything you want to say? Okay. All right, so for the benefit of our students today, I think we took a plea to the count 2 and dismissed the count 1. Right, so the assault with a dangerous weapon was dismissed. All right, so I'm going to sentence you on the domestic violence charge, and I'm going to go along completely with the recommendation for probation for a delayed sentence of 12 months. I'm going to adopt in full the recommendations you went over with Mr. Zelnick. Items 1 through 10 that were recommendations are now part of that court ordered delayed sentence. That includes the days on the work program, 4 days. That is an alternative to jail.
It's fine.
Fines and costs, we're going to do at $600. Can you pay that today?
Not today.
All right, go downstairs and they'll talk to you about options for payment. Any questions or clarifications required, counsel?
One thing, Your Honor, I know you have a group of students here today. May I make a comment to them as to what happened from a defense perspective? I'll be brief, but.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
First of all, I never turned down an open mic.
No, you never do. You never would. Go ahead.
I'm going to explain all the students because I was once in your seat. And at that time, I wanted to be a ball player.
Doesn't.
My pitching arm went out when I was in second grade, so excited to be a lawyer. Now, I'm here today as a defense lawyer. I've been a defense lawyer, which means you're defending somebody charged with a crime. And I've been a prosecutor for many, many years, long before your parents were born. I've been a prosecutor. And your brother was a judge, too.
But he won't talk long.
We're not going to talk about it. But I just wanted to say that even when somebody does something that is borderline right or wrong, our job as a defense lawyer and prosecutor is not to go for the maximum punishment or to get out of something. You look at what's best for society. And that's what Ms. Trevette did today. When she filed a plea, was a dispute with her old boyfriend. And she took a plea that will allow her to keep her record clean. She does what the judge tells her to do. It'll allow her to go out with her life without having any criminal record and to see that she was ever charged with anything. So there are ways to work things around. And the importance there is that you follow what you're told by Simone, you follow what your teachers tell you at school, and you learn from what you see in life, which is including here today, that you want to stay on that side of the bar and not on this side. But if you do what's right for you and for society. And that's why we have judges and prosecutors and defense lawyers, and that's why you have school teachers. So I wish you all well, and I wish you great careers and love. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. So you just go down, you got paperwork to do. All right? If any of you have a question for a defense lawyer, this is a good time to do it. Mr. Zelnick is, like he said, he's worn all the hats. He's been a prosecutor, defense attorney. I thought you just went up for his autograph. I thought you wanted his autograph.
Marker of attorneys. Over defense or anything else. And yes, Judge.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lawyer is 7 years of college, 4 years to get your undergraduate degree, which could be in anything you want, and then 3 years of law school, then you take a bar exam, and then you learn the hard way through getting knocked around the system. Judge Oakley and I both went to the same law school. I'm twice his age, but we went to Wayne State Law School, which is a great law school here, and it's a great university. When you think about graduating college and keeping local here and living at home and having your parents pay for everything, Wayne State's the best bargain on the block, both as an undergraduate for tuition and when you go to law school. There's a top 50 law school found, the judge and I are extremely proud of that. Our law school was made in the top 50 of the hundreds in the United States of America. And law is a great career. I'll close on this and let you have more questions. When you're a lawyer, you could be a janitor, you could be a musician, you could be a sports writer. There are plenty of sports writers that are lawyers. You could be a broadcaster. Plenty of broadcasters on television, radio, and podcasters. There are plenty of actors and actresses that are lawyers. The important thing is when you have a good liberal arts background and a law background, you have a greater sense of knowledge everywhere. And then when they find out you're a lawyer, they don't want to mess with you. So it's a good thing to have. So, and there are school teachers that are lawyers. You probably know the school system.
Any other questions for Mr. Zolnick? All right, thanks, Ed.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, you'll get my bill.
Oh, man,
Did we lose Mr. Stokes? Did he go out in the hallway?
this because the seating.
No, that's all right.
I thought we were trying from a ground. Yeah.
Leave.
I'm ready if he's ready.
Just give me the money to go to Tahiti.
Yeah,
Thank
you got enough.
you, brother.
Have a good one. Anybody got a question while I'm waiting for work? I've been saying for almost 30 years, the answer to that question is judges don't give stress, don't get stressed, they give it. But yeah, it can be. And it's funny you asked that question today because I just watched a webinar yesterday put on by Michigan Judicial Institute, which puts out a lot of training stuff, live and otherwise. And it was a 1 hour webinar about vicarious trauma. Anybody that works in, social work area, criminal justice area, we're exposed to a lot of stuff that might not be personal, but we hear the stories and we see the pictures, and so we can experience trauma that's kind of like secondhand trauma, and it can really affect you. It can really affect you. Yeah. Mr. Stokes, are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay. And you've read the report. You've read the recommendations. All right. Is there anything you want to share with me before I sentence you today?
Not really, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a magic answer. I just want to make sure you don't walk out here and think, man, I wish you would have let me say something. Okay, all right. So I'm going to adopt the recommendations in full. You're going to be on probation for 9 months. I'm ordering 40 hours community service. Normally I would order, on this case, I would order work days, but I'm not making you come in from Ohio for our work days. So you're going to do 40 hours community service or charity work. Find it close to home. Any nonprofit that's registered as such with the IRS, so church, soup kitchen, Salvation Army, those kinds of places. Hook up, and if you find one you're not sure we're accepted, get us to pre-approve it before you do your 40 hours. All right. So you got to get the hours done and document the hours. So official letterhead with phone number, name, address, all that stuff, so we can check them out.
Yeah, question
Hold on. I'll get you a question, but if I don't say this, I'm going to forget. Fines and costs are $1,300. Can you pay it today? Talk about options downstairs. Your question.
As far as if I could find something like local, that's cool. Cause my wife's in business, so I'm not able.
I don't care where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, I would look for sure.
No.
Here too.
Are you up here or are you living in Cincy?
I'm in sense.
Yeah. So just find some nonprofit close to home so you can get there.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as they're a 501c3 registered with the IRS, we'll accept them. And I forgot, Heather just pointed out, there's an open intoxicants count 2. You're on probation on that one, same terms. That's an additional $300. So go downstairs and talk about your options. We've got more than one. Questions?